Hello, Eagle fans, and welcome back to Dare to Soar, the show where you will hear all about Pinnacle Classical Academy, Cleveland County's first and only public charter school. My name is Wendy Clary. I am the Dean of Elementary Education at the K3 campus on South Post Road, where we have a little over 400 students attending our school. So I know many of you are getting ready to enjoy the holidays, and some of you are going to be traveling. Let me ask you this question. How would you like to travel to all 7 continents in one day? Sounds impossible, a little unbelievable, you might say. But at Pinnacle Classical Academy, that is exactly what our kindergartners do. We have something that we call the Continent Cafe. With the awesome instruction from our amazing teachers and the volunteer efforts of our dedicated parents, our kindergartners can travel and experience each continent. Take a look at some of these snapshots that we have from Asia and North America. The students all had a passport and they were all able to fly in to each one of the continents and take part in an activity, and I think they also had a little something to eat where the Continent Cafe name kind of comes from. So our travel agents were amazing, and we have a big shout out to our volunteers. Our parents, this couldn't have been possible without you, and we appreciate our awesome educators who had this vision and conveyed it to our parents to pull this off for our students to have one fantastic around the world trip. These parents, they are dedicated, they have chosen wisely, and we see it in their smiles and we see it in all of the students who are participating. This is Antarctica, one of our life-size penguins right there. It was just an awesome day. We had a lot of participation. There was a lot of authentic items that the students were able to look at. And speaking of choosing wisely, our school has 12 core values that we highlight for our students. Veterans Day was an excellent time to practice 2 of those core values that we emphasize at Pinnacle Classical Academy. Those are pride and esteem. Our 3rd graders, with Mears Eford's musical expertise and direction, honored our veterans with a touching program of thanks to their service to our freedom and our country. Here are a few pictures to honor those who dedicated their time and their life for us. You can tell that the students were very proud of their veteran, and they were able to have some refreshments and enjoy the program as well. So we have around the world trips, we have 12 core values. There's a lot of things going on, and right now, if you are thinking about sending your student to Pinnacle Classical Academy, we have kicked off our enrollment time. We do this every year, and I don't think I can say this any other place besides Cleveland County, but we do this every year at the Uptown Liver Mush Festival. Our enrollment for the 2025-2026 school year has started. We are already getting a lot of initial applications, so if you are interested, if you are thinking just this much about sending your student to a premier college preparatory school that is a free charter school, please do not hesitate, please do not procrastinate, because March will be here before you know it, and that will be our deadline because we will be preparing for our lottery. So make sure that you fill out the initial application. This can be done one of 2 ways. You can go to our website, www.pinnacleclassicalacademy.com, and you can go under the enrollment for students, and there is a place for the initial application to be completed online. It's a Google form. Won't take but maybe 30 seconds to complete this initial application. If you are old school and you want the paper copy, then you can come by either campus and they will be happy to give you a paper copy of the initial application, and they both will, your child will then be considered one of the people on our enrollment for the lottery. So the lottery is the next step. There is a little, there is so little time between now and March, and I know you're thinking, gosh, that's a lot of months, but there's not a lot between now and then. So take a moment. We're going to let you learn a little bit more about this enrollment process as you watch this clip. The enrollment process is super easy. If you are even entertaining the idea of putting your child at a charter school, the first thing that you need to do is you need to complete an initial application.
Find the initial application online, or you could always stop by the K3 campus and pick one up.
An initial application puts your child's name into the lottery. It takes place in March, and everybody is invited. You can see immediately that night after they hit the randomization button if your child is going to be put into the grade level that you had enrolled them in with the initial application.
So students who are accepted the night of the lottery will then go online and fill out the final application, and that secures their spot. And then they can look forward to attending the next school year.
I think that any prospective parent should choose Pinnacle because the teachers at both campuses really enjoy what they do. They have a heart for the children, and this is a place where children can grow not only academically, but also as far as themselves and as people. I think that it is just a wonderful environment. I would encourage any parents to take a tour of the school. We're all here to make sure that our students get what they need, and we're here to prepare them for each step along the way.
Season's greetings, West Bend. As the holiday shopping season kicks off, we want to remind you of a few common sense safety tips for when you're out in the community. Whether you're parked outside your home or in a parking lot, always make sure to lock your car doors. As you travel from store to store, make sure to place your purchases in your trunk. Don't leave items of value visible in your car for others to see. If you are expecting a package, don't leave it unattended on your front porch for an extended period of time. Perhaps consider a camera that monitors your door. If you can avoid doing so, don't send cash through the mail. Make sure your recipient knows a card is on the way so it doesn't linger in their mailbox. As we celebrate throughout the season, remember, if you drink, do so responsibly. And if you have had too much to drive safely, be sure to utilize a designated driver. This holiday season, be kind to one another. And if you see something, say something. Help us to make sure a Grinch isn't able to do something to dampen your holiday spirit. Whatever you celebrate this time of year, all of us at the police department want to wish you a safe and happy holiday season.
Hi, I'm Shara Miller, the host of Artworks. Each month we bring to you wonderful, talented artists from here in Cleveland County and the region. We have artists, we have potters, we have painters, we have musicians, we have actors. We just have wonderful artists that come to you and tell you about all that they're doing, their creativity, what inspires them. Join me here on Artworks each month on C19. You can also watch us online at c19.tv.
Everybody, and welcome back to this episode of Dare to Soar. My name is Laura Beth Richardson, and I'm the Intermediate Dean at Pinnacle Classical Academy's 412 campus. I'm here today with Miss Angela Brooks, who is our Secondary Dean of Education at our 412 campus.
Thank you so much for having us today.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about our National Honor Society at Pinnacle.
Absolutely. So recently I was able to attend the National Honor Society induction. That was held just a couple of weeks ago, and we were able to induct over 31 students. This group is led by Miss Cindy Welch. She is their advisor, and this organization really promotes scholarship, service, leadership, and character. And it was such an honor to see these students be recognized for their outstanding achievements in each of those 4 areas.
And I love seeing our middle school students rise to that occasion in high school. You know, folks in middle school, we have the National Junior Honor Society. So our families that have been asking about that recently, we have some very exciting news. So stay tuned. That will be coming for our middle school folks very soon. But it's nice to see our students going into high school maintaining this integrity with their academics and other facets as well.
And that's a tough thing, you know, in a school like Pinnacle, where we are already excelling academically, to have that higher level of even that. So like I said, we had 31 students inducted, and it was such an honor to see those students and to be able to celebrate with their families, not only their academic achievements, but their achievements in service and leadership as well.
And a lot of these kids are, you know, not only balancing their academics, but they're part of clubs, they're on our sports teams. And you're going to hear from Mr. Gosi soon, and so they are balancing quite a lot. But we're very proud of them.
Absolutely. Another one of our clubs recently, Spiritual Soaring Ministries, they held a food drive and have collected food to give to local food banks throughout the community. You can see Cody and Will there loading up some boxes, and they were helped by many young ladies as well. We were just so joyous to see our school community give to those in need. And the fact that this food is going to our local food shelters is definitely a blessing for those in need, especially during this time of year when that might just be a little bit tougher for some people. So
Absolutely.
I love seeing our students involved in these kind of events.
And I feel like we get to see some of the behind the scenes of how these things come to be, but a lot of what you guys are going to see on social media, on our website, you know, things in the news, for example, our Spiritually Soaring Ministries group, everything that our kids do as part of their clubs, it's very student driven. You know, we have club sponsors that assist with these things, but really these ideas and these events and fundraisers and things like that, they're thought up by our kids. And we want them to take on that leadership role. And they do very well with that.
It's so great to see that develop over time, you know, and they start by participating in those things in elementary school, and then by middle school they're leading a few here and there, and really by high school we have a group of strong leaders that we're sending out into our community, and that's definitely something to be proud of and something that I'm excited to be a part of.
Absolutely, and speaking of those qualities that we look for in our student leaders, we have a character trait every month that we are looking for and celebrating in our students. And if you want to find more information about this, we would encourage you to go to our website. On our website, if you go to the About tab and scroll down to Core Values, you're going to see a lot more information there. But the character trait of the month is reality. So the pictures you're seeing of these students here, they have been selected as students who demonstrate this on a daily basis. And if it's okay with you, Ms. Brooks, I'd like to just read an excerpt from our website about reality and what that means to Pinnacle.
Yes.
So guys, you can see this on our website as well, but it says, what is. If we want to be better, we must act within the context of reality. Businesses and individuals often make serious mistakes by making decisions based on what they wish was so, or based on their theories that are disconnected from reality. The foundation for quality decision-making is a careful understanding of the facts. So I think that's a huge compliment to these kids that were chosen, and they receive a certificate with their name on it. So definitely proud of them for showcasing this specific trait of reality. But every month, new kids are chosen. So you know, our teachers know their students very well, and oftentimes, you know, when you see these kids, you think, oh, that's them for sure. So it definitely describes them very well, I would say.
Absolutely.
So moving on to some of our curriculum pieces, we have a lot going on in our science labs at our 412 campus, and especially with our new wing being complete, we have more labs, have access to more lab space. But tell us a little bit about what our kids are doing here.
So as a STEM school, we are definitely proud of our science curriculum and what our students are doing in science labs. This particular class that we have some photographs of is through our partnership here at CCC, in which students are taking dual enrollment classes. This is a biology course that their instructors come to our school and teach our students, and it is just remarkable the things that goes on in there. And each week they have different labs that they're working on. So they're learning the content, and then they see that in practical application ways. And that, again, just being a STEM-minded, focused school, we really want to encourage that type of learning, and are so happy with our partnership with CCC to make that a possibility.
I think that's wonderful as well, because I remember when I was in high school, a lot of the classes I took, I had to travel to those locations. So I think it's really special that they come to see our kids on our campus, and
Yes.
we're very grateful for that.
Extremely grateful. And again, one of the things that I think makes Pinnacle special is the fact that 60 to 70% typically are graduating with an associate's degree either in arts or in science with that partnership. So again, something that we're extremely proud of and grateful for, and just love going into those classrooms to see what's going on in there and how students are learning.
It's exciting times for sure. I love going into those labs to see what they're up to. So we know that December is a very special and busy month oftentimes. And so, you know, 'tis the season, I guess, with the holidays. But Pinnacle hosts a lot of different things in December that you can look forward to. Whether you have a Pinnacle student or not, they're fun and they're in the community. One of my favorite things I look forward to every year is the parade. Tell us a little bit about that, Ms. Brooks.
So the first couple of weeks in December, we are going to be celebrating homecoming, and it is going to be all things black and red, Pinnacle Pride. And one of those that kicks us off is exactly what you mentioned, Ms. Richardson, the parade. So we are going to be having our homecoming parade downtown Shelby on December 6th, and everybody is invited to attend that. That is going to occur at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we can't wait to see you guys out there in your black and red as well.
I think my favorite thing about the parade is all of our daycares downtown let their kiddos come outside. And it's so precious to see those little guys come out and see our students in the parade and see our students on the sidewalk watching. You know, maybe there'll be future Pinnacle Eagles one day.
That would be wonderful. It is quite a treat to see for sure, and to see all the students. Like I said, it's the wave and the sea of red and black, and I love it. I love it.
Another thing that, you know, we talked earlier about our students being leaders and making decisions and voting on ideas. One thing that I think they look forward to every year is Spirit Week at Pinnacle. So we're looking forward to that. And guys, this photo shows you what we're going to be doing each day this month. And my personal favorite, aside from Pinnacle Pride, is our America Monday with our red, white, and blue. But that's always a favorite. I think it comes back almost every year.
It definitely comes back a lot, and I love that our Student Government Association always votes on what these days are going to be, and of course goes through the approval process and all of that good jazz. But these days are days that our students love to, you know, be out of uniform for just a moment, but to also show their school pride in different and unique ways.
Absolutely. So our homecoming events will eventually end with our homecoming dance, correct?
Absolutely. So we'll have homecoming court and game on that Friday night, December the 12th. Oh, excuse me, December 13th. And then that following Saturday, December 14th, we will end all the homecoming festivities with a wonderful festive dance that our students will just be so excited. It's the highlight of the season for sure. They look forward to coming to that event each year. It's very special, and this is open to all of our high school students.
Absolutely. It's a great way to finish out the year, and it's hard to believe that our fall semester is almost done.
Almost over. That is so true. So we'll come back from that dance, and then we'll go straight into exams. You know, so our students are either going to be taking midterms if they're in middle school, or their final exams if they're in high school. So we go straight from homecoming and homecoming dance mode to it's time to get serious in those exams.
Time to study.
That's right.
Well, speaking of time, I think we are out of time in this segment for today. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you need any additional information, of course, please feel free to check our website, follow us on social media. You'll see a lot of these events that we've discussed today posted ahead of time, so you can stay in touch with the happenings at Pinnacle Classical Academy. Up next, you're going to hear from Mr. Gosi and Mr. Ziegler. And again, thank you so much for tuning in today.
Education is our most powerful tool to improve and change our world. Hi, I'm Rhonda Benfield, your host for School Matters. Join me for a new program every other week with information from and about the students and staff of Cleveland County Schools. Discover what our schools are doing to challenge students and help them reach their full potential. You can catch us on Spectrum Cable Channel 19 or stream us live on c19.tv.
Welcome back to Dare to Soar. I'm Jeff Ziegler, Dean of Academics, and I'm joined by Mr. Brandon Gosse, our Athletic Director. Pinnacle Classical Academy is a college preparatory school, and each year we like to bring 15 or so college admissions officers to Pinnacle Classical Academy to meet with our seniors and in some cases with juniors and sophomores as well. We enjoy hosting local private colleges like Gardner-Webb University and Belmont Abbey College, and colleges in the UNC system from all over the state, from Appalachian State University to UNC Pembroke. In recent years, we've hosted prestigious out-of-state colleges as well, including Clemson University and its Lyceum program, and Bucknell University in Pennsylvania. 2 years ago, a representative from Columbia University, an Ivy League school in New York, sought us out and spoke with our students. And this year, a representative from Washington and Lee University, also ranked among the top universities in the nation, sought us out as well. This year, in addition to in-person visits, we've hosted some virtual visits, including from Boston University and Pepperdine University, both of which are ranked among the top 80 universities in the nation by U.S. News and World Report. Sometimes college professors and even college deans visit our school to speak with our students. These admissions visits are important for two key reasons. First, we want to introduce students to a wide variety of colleges, large and small, public and private, local and out of state, to help students discern what is the best fit for them. And that's going to be different for every student. Second, colleges, especially private colleges, can be very expensive, but many private colleges have the resources to offer significant scholarships and financial aid, with some meeting the full demonstrated financial need of every admitted student. The college admissions officers who visit our school offer a great deal of insight into what scholarships are available at their schools, how to apply for them, and when to apply for them. In some cases, the admissions officers themselves have the authority to weigh in on scholarship decisions, which makes the personal contact all the more beneficial to our students. Pinnacle Classical Academy is a college preparatory school, and we want to do what we can to help save our families money when it comes to paying for college. The 38 seniors of Pinnacle's class of 2023 were awarded a total of $7.3 million in four-year academic merit and athletic scholarship awards. Last year, our 29 seniors were offered a combined $3.1 million in four-year academic merit and athletic scholarships. And over 65% of last year's students concurrently received an associate's degree from Cleveland Community College as well. So between AP and dual enrollment courses leading to the associate's degree, college admissions visits and scholarships, we do what we can to help make college more affordable for our families. And now to Mr. Gosse.
Hello, my name is Brendan Gosse, the Athletic Director at Pinnacle Classical Academy, and it's hard to top those amazing figures and accomplishments shared by Mr. Ziegler, but we wanted to take a minute and share with you a few of our recent athletic accomplishments. Our JV volleyball team won the 2024 conference championship, so we are super excited about their achievements. We also had two all-conference volleyball players that we will be sharing some pictures with you for the next time that we get together. And also, we recently hosted our cross-country conference championship on our campus, first race Pinnacle Classical Academy has ever hosted, and the first time that we have actually won on our campus, being at the first meet. But our varsity men brought home the 2024 WPAC Conference Championships, and our varsity women brought home the conference runner-up championship. We also had 4 of the top 5 runners make all conference. So we look forward to sharing some pictures with you in the coming weeks when we get back together. And we also kicked off our Midnight Madness. Our Midnight Madness event is our annual basketball pep rally of sorts where all 5 of our teams inter-squad scrimmage with each other. We announce and introduce our swim teams and our cheer teams. It's just a great time for all our PCA families, winter athletes to get together and celebrate what we're doing within the athletic department. We had a full house, standing room only. It was a wild night up until midnight of basketball and just excitement. And so we look forward to bringing you lots of pictures next month when we come back at the beginning of the year. And we hope to just share a recap of everything athletics when we join you again. So if you have any questions about the athletic department and what we offer at Pinnacle Classical Academy, look us up, give us a call, shoot an email to the athletic department or any staff member or teacher at Pinnacle, and we'll be glad to share some information with you. Thank you so much, Mr. Ziegler.
Thank you, Mr. Gosi. And that's all for today's edition of Dare to Soar. For more information about Pinnacle Classical Academy, recognized as one of the best elementary, best middle, and best high schools in the country by U.S. News and World Report, please visit www.pinnacleclassicalacademy.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. And from all of us at Pinnacle Classical Academy on this last episode of 2024, our warmest best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello, I'm Jason Hurst, and I have the great honor and privilege of serving as president of Cleveland Community College. And I want to thank you for watching C19 TV, Cleveland County's hometown channel.
Cleveland Community College has identified strengthening online learning as the topic for its quality enhancement plan. We're calling it SOAR. SOAR's 5-year implementation plan is focused on continuous improvement of online courses and promoting student success. We're excited for you to take this journey with us.